Good evening everyone, my name is Dinesh. I am a third year undergrad from Institute of Technology Bhubaneswar. In this video, I am going to explain real-time acquisition of PPG signal using Arduino Uno. It means the collecting data from the PPG signal, which is a biological signal of human beings, through Arduino Uno. So now I'll explain. This is Arduino Uno. You can see here. It's installed in Windows. Now I am going to explain you the code. First, we declare a variable called millis underscore ref, which is reference for timing. Actually, we have to take the samples for a we have to collect the sample for a certain frequency. Means we have to take a we have to collect a sample, wait for some time, and collect another sample with certain frequency. I said I want to take the samples for a time period of 10 milliseconds, let's say. So for that I need a variable. So I use the variable millis reference for that. Here you can see u int 32 underscore t. I will explain what is this. Actually, u stand for unsigned. Int means integer variable, and it is 32 bit. So the time is represented in 32 bit. You can see it here. Now some of the other variables which are useful for us is I am collecting I'm collecting 300 samples of the data. So I have created an array of sample which is 300. You can see here the length of sample the length of array is 300. Then I have a counter which counts the number of samples. Like if it is more than 300, stop the program. Now in the setup you can see I have set the baud rate to 9600, which is the baud rate of my computer. Later I have set the millis underscore reference variable, which I have declared here, to millis minus 10. Millis is the inbuilt counter of the Arduino, which denotes the time in milliseconds. So it may be at any time, maybe it may be at 50 milliseconds, but I will start with minus 10. I will start the variable millis underscore reference to millis minus 10. You will understand why I have done this. Later I have written the main loop here. This loop runs continuously. First of all, the condition for which I will collect the sample is if the millis brackets minus millis reference greater than or equal to 10. That is after 10 if here it is like it is less than 10, means correct exactly 10 milliseconds behind to millis. The millis reference is 10 milliseconds behind to that. So it will wait for 10 milliseconds, and after that it will go inside the loop, and inside it should collect the sample. After going inside the loop, I'll just print out the analog read value, means the sample value at that point. I will print out, and I will store it in the array of sample here. First I have commented out this code because sometimes it takes time for to setting up the system. So first of all we will test with commenting the code for acquisition, and first we will see whether the signal is coming perfectly or not by this code. Later we will remove the comments this way, and we will run the code again, and the counter counts, and if it is more than if it is more than 300, and the program stops. In this way we will have the PPG signal which is collected in the sample array. You can see it here. It will be collected here. Actually we cannot do the PPG sensor is very sensitive to very many artifacts, so we cannot get this perfectly done. So but here is the simple code to acquisition for the real time acquisition of the signal. In this way you can collect any signal, any biological or any type of signal through in Arduino using this method with your required sampling frequency, that is time after which you collect a sample. Thank you. Hope you understood this.